But there's a sweet science to boxing. There's a sweet science to boxing.
The best and the coolest thing about my career is called the sweet science.
There's a sweet science to boxing.
It's to hit and not get hit.
L better watch out. Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
Hold up, did he hurt you in sparring? Cause I feel like I seen him say you saw that interview?
Big cap. Big cap.
I know you seen that interview where
yeah,
he said,
I seen it. He said something.
So maybe hurt him like I did before.
Big
like
cap.
That. Yeah.
Big cap. He know what's happening. That's big cap.
Yeah.
Floyd, big cap.
Let's get to it. So like the clip that you guys just heard of Gervonta Davis saying Errol Spence better get his fighter before he hurt him like he did before. He's talking about Frank Martin. Now, Frank Martin just had an interview and he was talking about how they did spar, how it did get a little heated, but he said Tank hurting him was a big cap. This is what Frank Martin said. And see, this is the thing that sucks about these sparring sessions, because if you wasn't there, you don't really know what happened. Now, according to Tank, he hurt Frank Martin. That's what he said. And Frank Martin said it's big cap. And then Frank Martin also went on to say somebody got the footage. Somebody got it. And then that's what made Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin go at it on Twitter. You can see that Gervonta Davis tweeted, "You're going to talk yourself into something you don't really want. Trying to play tough. Just like these kids until someone you love jumping up and down crying." And Frank Martin responded by saying, "Uploaded from start, no edits." Now he's clearly talking about the sparring session, uploaded with no edits. You know, the way they edited the clip for Devin Haney and Tank Davis. But we've seen this story before. You know, we've seen Devin Haney saying that he whooped Tank. Tank didn't whoop him, he whooped Tank. And then the sparring session comes out and we see Tank supposedly getting the best of Devin Haney. Even though there's not the full sparring session footage, it's like an edited clip. So it made Devin Haney look like a liar when Devin Haney was saying that Tank didn't do this to me or he never hurt me. Now you got Frank Martin saying Tank didn't hurt me, even though Tank said I hurt him before. So now we know that Tank, when it comes to stuff like this, I guess he's talking about because he was throwing big shots, he may feel like he have hurt a fighter, where the fighter probably didn't feel like he was hurt, you know? But I'm guessing that's probably what Tank means, because he hitting him with big shots. So in his head, he's hurting that fighter. Now, if you guys didn't know, these guys do got a fight coming up. The expected date is going to be June the 15th. I know it hasn't been officially announced yet. As of right now, it's still just announcements, you know, through Mike Coppinger and just all on the internet. They're saying it's an expected date between the two. But neither one of the fighters haven't put out no type of banner or nothing like that. But they both have acknowledged it. You know, Tank himself came out and said June. Then Frank Martin on this interview right here on Cigar Talk, he was basically letting the people know, yeah, he got the fight coming up with Tank. You know, even when the guy first said it, you got the fight coming up, how are you going to go in there? And he was just letting you know, I'm going to go in there ready and blah, 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 you know. So he never denied that the fight was going to happen. So it's definitely going to be happening around summertime. And according to Tank, it's going to be around June time. But when it comes to actual sparring session, sometimes it's good to see the sparring session. And I know they say, you know, they're supposed to stay inside the gym, and you know, it's between everybody who was in the gym. I get it. But see, it's situations like this that make people request, okay, let's see the sparring session then. Because Tank said he hurt him, Frank Martin said he didn't. But it's pretty interesting, man. And this is one of those fights that I definitely can't wait for.